start off with him. Is he in the NFL now? We're gonna put him in there.
Whistle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that pass is intercepted. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Takes it the other way. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action on first down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Gonna run it. It's Allen. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return.
I ain't catching him. 72, not
He's
catching
at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way.
72, not catching him.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Coming out with it, it's Pena. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it up
straight to him,
and being knocked down at the 11. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
He should have dropped that shit.
Really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on.
Flag. Get the fuck out of here. What the hell you want a flag for?
Frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That was a nice catch. I didn't think he was going to hold on to that shit.
That can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Back to throw, it's McCord.
Why didn't he catch number 8? What is you doing?
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect the
number 8 should have ran that back.
Unbelievable duress early in this game. And they're not
he should have dove right for that shit and ran it back in stride.
The completion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
Lean a little bit out for that ball. That was fumble 6 right there.
They'll immediately call timeout. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He wants to throw it again. He makes a catch. On the move at the 30. He's loose down the left side. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
It was way too naked out there. There was nobody on the other side. He was the last man in defense. Definitely can't do that look.
Dropping back, it's McCord.
White,
hang on to that one.
That was another pick 6. Damn.
Forcing a turnover, 3rd down coming up.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Forced out of the pocket.
Oh, what was Zero doing? He should have caught that.
And just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Zero could have caught that. I don't know what he was doing, trying to knock the ball out. The ball right in your hand.
Syracuse looking for the 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And makes the
Wait, hold on.
Touchdown.
Hell nah, he dropped it.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the
Oh
field.
nah, he gotta challenge that. He dropped that shit. He got hit.
Throws that post.
He ain't hold on to that.
Catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. That's an incomplete, man. Hell nah.
So he took a chance.
How's that a touchdown? Hell no.
Challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They line up for what they hope is automatic.
That's crazy.
Hit
He
that
made
one
the
with
man
some
drop the
aggression.
pass in the red zone, and they counted the touchdown.
All-time upsets at the
He
kicker.
got leveled. He caught it, and then he got leveled. Okay.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Number 9, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he blocking? You ran right in my way, dude.
Defender being a
Wow.
heat-seeking missile. He was on radar line.
Heat-seeking missile. Get the fuck out of here. You're not doing
down with some
heat-seeking
bad
missile.
intentions.
He fires one deep down the right side.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
To the air. It's Manning. They're trying to get to it. And the defense
He was
is
wide
all over
open.
the
That's
quarterback,
crazy.
and down he goes.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the foot.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass.
That's just like they give you that as a catch.
He couldn't hold on. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that's
He done dropped everything you done do to him. That shouldn't have been no touchdown, man.
There, third down coming.
Everything.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Syracuse.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own.
He done dropped every pass he was
It's a
doing.
great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now
This
they
ain't
face
no,
third down.
no relief, man. He ain't got enough time to even think back there.
This could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10.
Wow.
Touchdown Orange. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Offense with jumbo personnel. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, it's a fumble.
Wow, what is he doing?
Loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
I was trying to slide. They made this nigga dive, man. That's crazy.
Final play of the quarter coming. Going up top on first down. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
I left him out there one-on-1.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing well, right?
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Caught over the middle. It's blue. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Dialing up a second down pass play. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll run play action. Looking deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chasing, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, and getting the ball back to your offense.
He's going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Handoff from the gun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And now on 3rd down after that last run. DB's right up on the receivers. Back to throw, it's McCord. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Working that left side. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
Man, where my pass interference at? Damn.
To knock it away.
Yeah, all of
Man,
it.
this defense takes tons of pride in
Wow.
their defense. They've got athletes on the back end that can break.
Oh, no pass interference. This at all. No PI.
Already, they almost got another one there.
Finds his man. It's Blue.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And that is no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Manning. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Run into the
The
kicker.
incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that's only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Well, the bull came in the form of a longhorn.
He'll bring it out. It's Pena.
He about to fumble that
That's the kind of
shit.
mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Touchdown.
He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Touchdown.
You make up the game plan and not a
I'm
lot on
following
the play sheet for
touchdown.
this.
Here,
3rd
here.
and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion.
Better
on
punt
3rd
it, sir.
Man, that's a couple bad throws.
You don't
Last
punt it, you
possession
a bold
obviously
individual.
ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
The Orange will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Ah, what is
Good job by
13
the coverage
doing,
and they
man?
Put a stop to that return.
He was supposed to be, man. Wow.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Brian.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's
Wow, that's not
he's
what
knocked
I'm
down
fucking
in the
digging,
backfield.
man.
He'll lose a couple.
What the fuck is that shit?
Bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage, and you start
Second and
sending
long.
them,
Why the
because
fuck
those
am I
guys
doing
have
that?
serious
Hell no.
speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell he had a good fire, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He turns it loose to the left. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile.
He damn near got open to catch that shit. If I knew he was gonna
But that guy is so hard to
really get it down there like that,
Way
yeah.
to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Offense set on 1st down. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Throws for the tight end.
24. What is you doing?
Hand in there and knock it away.
That was a pick 6, man. Oh my God.
Football, multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Going to try to get it himself.
He should have dropped that, man. Wow.
Right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end.
He should have dropped that shit.
Didn't get the sack, obviously.
He took a big hit. 2 people hit him. He didn't drop that.
You are right now in this drive.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's McCord. Looking left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay
Wow.
time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially in situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
A shot toward the end zone.
Nice.
And it is
Nice.
another interception.
Oh, safety. Hold on.
For this quarterback. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back.
He fell back out the back of the red zone, sir. That's a safety down there.
Games you just want to forget right away and turn the page.
I know they're not going to do it, but if he caught it and then he fell back the back of the red zone after possessing it, like, I think that's like a safety down there.
I can tell you that.
It's just like you.
Throw it to start the drive. Shoots it to the left.
Ah!
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there. For
He
the
just do
second
almost
down.
do another one.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if
Number
they throw it
16
again.
was really tripping because if he had did that a little sooner.
They go to the draw.
No,
He's
sir.
knocked down in the backfield.
Ain't none of that run action shit. None of that, sir.
That draw out. When a draw unit, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
I gotta score, man. That's ridiculous. I should be up 2 right now. 2 scores at least. At least up a touchdown right now.
Responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. He's able to jump the throw and pick it up.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. To throw, it's Manning.
Wow.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here.
What?
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll
How was that? Wow.
Man wins. Defense that time on the 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated.
I'm thinking I'm throwing the fucking ball, and he did that bullshit. I'm not even running. That's crazy. He would have had the 1st down too. Because you had nobody right there. That's wild, man.
It's Allen. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. Wants to throw on 2nd down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So that's going to do it here in the 1st half. Stay tuned.
That's wild, man. I had 2 possessions down there. Didn't get shit. 2 turnovers and on top of that, didn't get shit. Wow.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in this...
He lobs one.
Hell no. Fix it.
Taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Hell no.
Oh,
The fuck?
spectacular layout and catch.
Well, this guy came...
Hell no.
That is an unbelievable diving catch. He has been unstoppable today. Over 100 yards receiving already. Doesn't matter where he lines up.
That was hell of a catch, but hell no. He was supposed to drop that shit.
We've still got a lot of football to go, guys.
Fires to the tight end.
Now he catching that shit. All right, hold on.
2nd and 9.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First,
that was a bad tackle because he didn't drop that shit.
There was no doubt.
And that pressure just a sack for this defense.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You better punish, sorry. You in dangerous territory right there.
First half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the 2nd half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up.
Man, hell nah, man. He just that fast. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I love this linebacker because
I don't know what the fuck Blue doing, but he tripping, man.
He reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Manning. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
Man, because I so fucked up like 3 chances. I should have been up 2 touchdowns right now. I was down there twice, and from your mistakes on offense and shit. I mean turnovers, yeah, 2 interceptions back to back.
Kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's
Shit. He's getting overworked out there. He's tired.
Out of the end zone was not a good one.
He's getting overworked. I gotta spread the ball around.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, Dave.
Oh!
Yeah, aggressive, reckless.
How, man?
This offense to really be productive.
How did he drop that?
They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for him.
And he's a lineman.
Keep yourself out of those situations.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only
All right, let's go.
Come on,
I need this. I gotta get me one.
Coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Pena. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The big thing now,
Pressure.
Don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Pressure.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6. And
Nothing but pressure
I
from
believe I've
now
never thrown
on.
one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play.
He should have fumbled that shit, man.
At the 6-yard line.
No mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their
He
quarterback.
should have fumbled that shit right in the red zone. Touchdown, man. Gift wrapped it for him.
Never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground.
He should have fumbled that shit. Not that one, but that last one.
So they brought an extra
Hell nah. He fell backwards, man. He was trying to throw that. He fell running backwards. He should have fumbled that right into the end zone for a touchdown. For the defense.
1 for 4 so far today, but they'll try it again.
Oh, they ran right past
He
him.
releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
They ran right past it. Damn.
Outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but
It's 3rd quarter, Nasty. What are you doing?
Aggressive.
Touchdown right here.
Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver shows motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense
Number
is
8, what
having
the fuck are
none
you
of it. It's
doing?
been that way all day.
He had to
They'd
set
love
that
to pick
block.
up
That
this
was a
conversion and go
touchdown.
to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Manning.
No!
Miracle they haven't pulled him yet. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal.
They finally called a flag when I needed it, baby. Woo, shit.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
That was hell of a transition, though. I don't know. That was kind of iffy because it was like the pocket was collapsing. It could have been a fumble. I passed it, though. But you was kind of standing there, but I'm like, they would have damn near gave you that. They would have gave you that turnover. Because they was close as fuck. Like, I passed it, though. When they called a flag, I thought it was roughing the passer, so.
And with the extra point,
It's a whole nother quarter left, sir. I wouldn't give up. I know you ain't going to give up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pena. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good
touchdown,
this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden...
Boy, you lucky. You lucky he didn't. That wasn't no fumble. What was that? Because where the ball? Oh, that's a fumble. But they ain't gonna, that was a dead play, but that, boy, it do not look like that arm went forward at all.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it.
Number 16, white boy. White boy need to tackle.
In the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's going up top. Holds it in on the left.
That's some bullshit.
He's at the 10.
That's some bullshit, man.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Syracuse.
That's some straight bullshit.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense.
Very interesting indeed.
And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
That's crazy, man. He was down there gone. I think he's going to be a beast for Green Bay.
On top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Quarterback checking the play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st.
We should have held on to that, man.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
That might not have been the right play for that moment. He might have got railroaded right there.
Syracuse, 28.
They got their
They'll
phones
keep
out.
the offense
All
on
right.
the field on 4th down already with
Picture
a
this.
one-possession
Picture
lead.
this. First down, baby.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And they've been burned twice. They were 0 for 2 on 4th downs, and they finally get the 4th down
Definitely
conversion.
not going for no pass that close. I gotta run it.
It's apparently a part of their game plan, but I guess it's nice when they finally get a conversion on that.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
About to say, the fuck he doing?
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The play action fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Sometimes you just got to give credit. Like, we had it covered. We knew it was a
He gonna be a
pass.
beast when he go to the NFL too.
Quarterback does such a good job of
Still gonna be a couple years though, but he gonna be a monster, I bet. The Colts need to tank right now. Start tanking. Just go ahead and start tanking 2 years in a row so you can get a good line for him. I mean, you know, put people in place. Because y'all need him. I don't think your boy, who we got now for quarterback? Well, I'm in Indianapolis. So who we got for quarterback? They ain't long term. You know, they're not going to be another Peyton Manning. You know what I mean?
Not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And the Longhorns will move the sticks. Long drive continues.
Got him out there looking like Jerome Bettis.
They bring him down.
He out there looking like Jerome Bettis.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Slings it downfield. That is just a everything you want.
That was all ball. He caught that. He caught that. That was hellfire accuracy, man. That's just like the man in the jeans right there. I'm impressed by that throw right there. I didn't think he was gonna really get that. Close in that tight pocket like that.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
That was hell of a throw, man.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Pena.
Whoa! He face salsa like a motherfucker. Damn.
Knocked down at the 10.
Hell nah. He down there broke his back with that dude. Hell nah.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
He down there had him doing a worm down there.
Watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man.
I'm about to say, he about to get up and keep running.
Go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen.
Hell no.
Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Ooh.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He lofts it high and deep down the left
No.
side. A full dive to haul that one in.
That was hell of a grab. He keep getting them though. How is he getting them? His speed is 99 or something? What's going on, man? Hold on.
Everybody is going to need to be on the same page.
Is his speed like a 92, 93 or something? Like, how is he getting? Hold on, man.
To the air on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there?
Number 9 should have caught that, man. That should have been a pick. Whatever his number is. Number 7.
You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That
fires toward the end zone.
Oh, he almost.
Hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's McCord. Firing to the right, complete.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot
I
on the
just want to
ground.
know, how the fuck is he that open, man? He's all by himself. Hell no. No more of that. Let's go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
They say pressure bust pipes. This quarterback can attest to that. Goodness gracious. They're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way.
I just think he overthrew it. You dove for it, and it just looked bad. That angle looked bad. I don't know. Like they both cut at the same time.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Corners are going to bail. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium.
Intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pitch.
Trying to keep you in. I don't know why the fuck I threw that pass, man.
You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here.
Trying to give you some life.
Football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Damn, he a running back and a corner.
Have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got it.
Nah, he just got the same number.
Drive stalled, and he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh,
and the return will be brought down.
What just happened right there? Hold on. That was an interesting tackle right there. I don't know how the hell he didn't keep going. How did he fall like that? What?
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points.
That should have been another pick,
man. They'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot.
Well, yeah, he put up hell of an effort, man.
Not what they hoped this would be, and that's
I look forward to more matchups, man. I gotta go to work in a
At this
minute.
point here,
I'm gonna
you're just
finish
trying to
this
prove
out,
your coaching
though.
staff that you're not going to quit.
Yeah, I'll be on this shit. I'll be on this and fucking with the 2K, but I ain't got PlayStation Plus though.
Great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned.
I'll take this free online for 500.
Third and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Texas. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
Shit.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's McCord. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
This is what an elite team does.
Good game,
they
man.
Better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit him right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your union. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.